Good evening to wherever you may be. It's time now for Midnight Baseball, episode number 95. I'm Spencer.Dodgers, and I'm calling this one the Beanball. Yes, the hit by batsman, the proverbial HBP, if you're keeping score in your official card, right? What else do we call it? We call it the up and in, the high and tight, the one in the ear flap, the brushback, the widow maker, and maybe my favorite, the good old plunking. Ooh. The beanball has been part of baseball for a very long time. The pitcher likes to regulate the game through the use of hitting a batter and inflicting pain on them. And the land of the free and the home of the brave and the fans of America's pastime have been debating this topic for a very long time. And we're going to continue that discussion today on Midnight Baseball, coming up very soon. News and notes going on right now. Some hot teams. The Chicago Cubs swept the St. Louis Cardinals over the weekend. Silenced the critics. They're one game behind the Brewers. Cubbies are looking to take over the NL Central very soon. Number 2, the American League West. The Houston Astros. 2 long winning streaks this year. 10 games this time. They are blazing a new trail in franchise history. Have a 10 or 11 game lead in the division. Astros fans couldn't be more excited. Keep it up, Astros. And also the Florida Marlins. Man, Marlins won 8 out of 10 games. Don Mattingly has proven me wrong. Has his team turned around and doing work in Florida. Good job, Donnie Baseball. All right, let's get into trivia. Trivia is, who has the most home runs in major sports baseball history all over the world? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Mr. O. Sadahora of the Yomiuri Giants. Yes, 868 home runs for Mr. O. He was just known as the man, the beast. I think they called him the Japanese Babe Ruth. I don't know why they didn't call him Godzilla before Matsui, but hey, what are you going to do there, all right? This guy hit home runs. He's the home run king of all time, and that's baseball, right? Holy moly, that was a big sneeze. Keep it mocking and moving. Let's get back to the brushback and talk a bit about a little more chin music, okay? But before we do that, let's take a quick moment of silence for the one man that has passed away due to taking a hit by pitch to the head. His name was Ray Chapman in 1920. Mr. Chapman, rest in peace. You went to the hospital the next day, passed away. Blessings to you and your family. That was a long time ago, but we still remember you, okay? The 3 kings since that time, Mr. Huey Jennings got hit 287 times in the dead ball era, okay? Before the live ball, we talked about that last night. But Craig Biggio and Don Baylor, 260, okay? They're going back and forth. Biggio came out on top, right? But those guys kept leaning in, okay? Any ball that hits the ground and hits you, that's a free base. Any ball that hits you while you're standing in the box, free base, right? But here's the 2 things where it can't happen. Whereas if you swing the bat and the ball hits you, strike. And also, if you lean over the plate and the ball is going to be a strike and it hits you, it's also a dead ball strike, okay? So don't forget that as a hit by pitch. Even when you lean over there like our Anthony Rizzos and our Jose Altuves and other guys that lean over, remember that when you see that, if it's a strike when they get hit, which is kind of rare, it's still supposed to be a strike, okay? And let's just get kind of back into that, right? The hit by pitch is such a touchy subject, you know. Over the years, we talk about the code or the unwritten rule. And it's such a special circumstance to where a grown man can hold what can be considered a deadly weapon. That's what Bryce Harper said after his fight with Hunter Strickland a couple of days ago. And then throw it at another man. And it'd be okay. But the courts and the law have actually said it is okay. The Supreme Court of California in 2006 said that you are willingly taking an inherent risk by playing the game of baseball, even knowingly that the other player is intentionally throwing at you. You are giving up all liability. Yes, the courts have deemed this all across the land that it is okay for a pitcher to throw the ball at somebody else. But is it okay for you to come out and throw your helmet after you get hit with the pitch? I don't think so. Is it okay for Juan Marshall to come after Johnny Rosebow with his bat? No. I don't think so. But am I saying it's okay for a pitcher to throw at a batter? No, I am not either, okay? It matters, why is the pitcher doing that, right? What are the unwritten rules and these special codes? They're not written down. They're passed down from lineage and stories and respect from player and player to family. And I was blessed enough to have this lineage through my grandfather, Leonard Norn, who played 10 years of minor league ball, 6 with the Yankees. He was also a player manager in minor leagues for a couple years from 45 to 55. Another great friend of mine, Michael Frick, was a great ball player, drafted by the Oakland A's, played professionally for a few years in the minor league system, okay? I had these intimate conversations, and I also listened to Vin Scully on TV and radio for 30 years. So that's my unique story that gave my unique code of rules. If you grew up on the East Coast or you grew up somewhere else, and depending on who you listen to, those are the rules you were taught, right? Especially bringing in Japanese players or bringing in Latin American players. These rules are so tender, and they're all controlled by a man holding a ball, right? Baseball's the only game where the defense holds the ball. The defenser, the pitcher, he dictates everything. That's what Major League Baseball is having a problem with. It's the pace of play. It's the power that person has, a power to every other sport out there, okay? You know what? We're going to talk about the beanball tomorrow. Hit by pitch. This is continuing. I have more information about this. Come in tomorrow. I got to wrap this up because we're going to go way too long tonight because I got so much energy. I'm so pumped up. More things about the batter's box, what's right and wrong, and some more other fun historic things that have happened with the hit by pitch, okay? Trivia for tonight is, where did Bryce Harper, my favorite player to talk about, where did he grow up and what city and state? Where is it? Okay, that's a trivia question. And my shout out is Haircuts by Harrison, okay? Cuts by Harrison. Check him out on Instagram. He's my barber. I just got a fresh cut today. It's high and tight. This is my buddy, my pal. I see your passion for haircutting. I see what you do. You're an awesome guy, Harrison. He's at Rudy's in downtown Bellevue. Check him out. Make an appointment. He's supporting Midnight Baseball, and I am supporting Cuts by Harrison on Instagram. Guys, do what you gotta do. Support everybody. My Midnight players, thank you so much for your support. The baseball gods for making it happen. All my campaigns I got going on, and especially #Raklife.org. I will be in California this weekend on Saturday to give my love and to support my buddy Matt Foster. And let's do some more Midnight Baseball tomorrow and get back watching some more baseball. Woo! It's a little walk off. Ooh! I took one off the ribs. See you tomorrow. Guess who's back? Back again to make picks. Oh yeah, it's your buddy Larry. I'm making some pick winners again. And tomorrow I'm going Tigers over the Angels. Yep, Tigers are too much for the Angels tomorrow. It's great to see you guys again. Bye-bye.